content creation, all the way through to the end consumer and the human eye in the theater with our proprietary RealD glasses. We're wrapping all these technologies into what we believe is the cinema of the future called RealD Cinema, with the support of our great technology partners out there, namely high contrast laser projection that we'll be using for RealD Cinema, and the latest in immersive audio. Okay, let's talk about the tenets and what matters to us in RealD Cinema. We care about technology that matters, technology that you can see. Not just things that are marketing, but really we care about making a real difference for the end consumer and our customers in cinema. So what are those things? Brightness. We care about brightness with the emergence of laser projection that you see all over the show this week. Immersive. We believe cinema needs to be immersive, whether it's PLF, a large screen, or just a PF, a small screen. With the size of that screen, the curvature, it needs to be immersive for all the audience members. Consistent presentation is extremely important to us. Standard, consistent presentation. We've set the standard for that with our XL family of 3D systems over the years, and now we're bringing that to the complete cinema experience for both 2D and 3D. Unmatched 3D, RealD is the world leader at that, and that's a huge part of what we're bringing to RealD Cinema. Again, high contrast, high dynamic range, high contrast, with the coming out of high contrast laser projectors, and we think we can add to that with some special tricks we have for high contrast. We believe we can deliver RealD Cinema, high brightness, high contrast, perfect stereo at a reasonable price. No artifacts. If you're going to all this trouble, your content shouldn't have artifacts, defects. We have software to help reduce those. Smooth motion. We want motion represented on screen the way our human eye sees it every day in everyday life. So we also have software in the production process to help implement shutter angles synthetically, and I'll talk a little bit more about this, to reproduce motion the way we see it around the world every day. Okay, so let's start with capture. We love 3D capture. Filmmakers are our friends. Standard choices have been to capture content at 24 frames per second with a square wave shutter that stays open only about half the time. So it snaps open and snaps shut, capturing at 24 frames per second. That method of capture leads to something with fast panning scenes called judder. It can be a real big problem in 3D. So we've invented a technology that we call RealD True Motion that eliminates judder, eliminates the wagon wheel effect, or that effect where you see a car's tire moving backward. So it's a software for improving motion reproduction. It starts at camera acquisition. So we're going to collect all the data up front, not worry about the camera shutter. So we'll collect up to 120 frames per second, shutter wide open at 360 degrees. And then in post-production, we're going to put on the synthetic shutter that the director chooses. So it's an artistic choice. We have many shutter options available, from extremely soft shutters to sharper shutters. It really enables,
is it going to be variable, or?
It can actually be. You can actually use different shutters within one frame as well.
Wow.
And I think we'll show you some of that here today. But don't think of this as just a high frame rate. High frame rate is coming in high frame rate capture.
Yeah.
But once you capture and use True Motion, you can down convert to whatever frame rate you want. 60, 48. Ang Lee's Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk, the entire movie was processed with True Motion and was released at 24 frames per second.
Yeah, it was really good. Shutter. I saw it.
Okay, put on your glasses. Some of this will be in 3D, and we're going to show you some short video footage that actually RealD shot to illustrate what True Motion does. So put your glasses on, please. First, we're going to talk about that wagon wheel effect, and you're going to see some footage we captured of a propeller. Okay. Normally, you see it looks like it freezes. Sometimes it even looks like it's moving backward. That's not natural. If you process this with the True Motion shutter, you see the propeller accelerate and looks very smooth in its motion. Again, we'll repeat it for you. Normal shutter, choppy, and we'll swipe across. Look at how beautiful that wheel is with True Motion. Normal shutter. And this elimination of judder, especially when you do speed ramps or things like that where you're used to seeing